pratasmarami hridhi samspuradatmatattvam Sachit sukam parhamsagautim turiyam Yat sapna jagara sushuptam evaiti nittam Tad brahma nishkalam aham nacha bhuta sangam Pratar bhajami manaso vrachvasasam agimyam Vacho vibhanti nikhila yadanugrena Janeti neti vacharir nigama vachuhu Tam devam ajam achyutam ahu agram Pratornamami tamasa paramarkavarnam Purnam sanatana padam purushottamakyam Jasmin idam jagat ashisha bhutoi murtoi rajvam bhujangama eva pratibhasitam vai. This is the Pratha morning remembrance of Supreme Brahman composed by Shankara. At dawn I meditate with my heart on the effulgent Atman, the existence, knowledge, bliss, absolute, the goal of the greatest ascetics, the transcendent and eternal, who is beyond the states of waking, dream and sleep. I am verily that indivisible Brahman and not a combination of material elements. At dawn I worship him, who is beyond the reach of mind and speech, but because of whose presence all speech becomes manifest. Him the scriptures indicate by the words, not this, as beyond all attributes. Him the sages describe as the God of gods, eternal, immutable and supreme. At dawn I salute the effulgent being who is beyond all darkness, who is called the Supreme, the Infinite and Eternal, in whom appears the world of manifold forms, like the snake superimposed on the rope. This hymn depicts the true nature of human beings, how we are disconnected from our true nature, and how we can go back and realize our true nature through meditation, through worship, and through prayer. Go back to home. Go back to God. God is our real home. This world is an impermanent place. We know it. Body is not eternal. We know it. But still these things, these worlds, our bodies are so real to us. The real become unreal to us, and the unreal become real to us. That is Maya. So the scripture which we are studying, Panchadasi, one of the topmost Vedanta scriptures written by Vidyarana Muni, a great Vedantic teacher of the South. This book will reveal to us our true nature. Let us meditate on this self-effulgent being, the Atman which is within us. Sai Samhanuj Atma. This great Atman, Ajaro, no disease, Amaro, immortal, Amrito, deathless, Abhayam, fearless, Aja, birthless. When we experience this Atman, Upanishad says, now bhayam bhavati, at that time you have no fear. We become fearless. When we realize the self, we become one with the infinite, which is eternal, immortal. That is our true nature. Om. Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahanau Bhanaktu, Sa Viryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May Brahman protect us, may he guide us, may he give us strength and right understanding. May love and harmony be with us all. Om, peace, 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 control. Panchadasi, written by Vidyaranya Muni. It is a great text on Vedanta philosophy. This book has 15 chapters. The first 5 chapters connected with Shat, existence. Brahman exists. God exists. 5 chapters. First chapter is called Tattva Vivek. What is the truth? Then it comes Tattva Vivek, then Bhuta Vivek. What is this world you live in? What is the truth? And what is the world we live in? The third chapter, your body. What is this human body? Panchakosha Viveka, 5 sheaths of the soul. How we covered our Atman with 5 coverings. Next, Dvaita Vivek, the duality. What is this duality? You see, Ekameva Dvityam, this God, Brahman alone exists, one without a second. Then came this duality by Maya. We give example, rope became snake. How? Because of darkness. There is a rope on the floor. From a distance, due to black and light and shade, I see it is a snake. But that imagined snake does not bite. That imagined snake does not move. That imagined snake is, the moment light comes, the imagination goes away, we see the rope as rope. So this world is made out of imagination. When this duality dissolves, what happens? The world disappears. In deep sleep, no world. We are at peace. So when this duality goes away, we are at peace. How can we banish this duality? That Vedanta will teach you. Next is Mahavakya Vivek. Listen, these great 4 Vedic dictums, 4 mantras, which will knock out this duality. Rig Veda says, Prajnanam Brahma. This consciousness is Brahman. Brihadaranyaka Rig Veda, that is Rig Veda. Yajurveda says, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. Samaveda says, Tattvamasi, thou art that, you are Brahman. Atharva Veda says, Ayam Atma Brahman. This Atman is Brahman. So these four mantras will knock out this duality, will give the experience of that non-dual experience, Brahman. Next 5 chapters is connected with consciousness. Light. Chitra Deepa, Dhyana Deepa. Deep means light. And next 5 chapters connected with bliss. We shall talk about it later. So the chapter we are starting is called Chitra Deepa. This is the chapter 6 of the 15 chapters. We am supposed to start with verse 78, but I am, last 3 months we did not have any class, so I am going to tell you in brief what we have started. This world has been superimposed on Brahman. How? The author tried to set a picture in front of us. Do you see this canvas? What is canvas? On the canvas, first there is a piece of cloth. Over that cloth you cannot paint. Do you know what do? They put a coating, a starch, some kind of chemicals or all these things. They put a coat. You see on the canvas, there is a thick layer of coating there. First, pure cloth has been covered by a coating. Second, you are an artist. What do? You put that canvas, you frame it. 16 by 20, 20 by 24, 24 by 30. If different sizes are there, you frame it and put on the easel. Then what do? You are an artist. Perhaps I shall make a picture of Sri Ramakrishna. So I first with a pencil, I outline head, eyes, nose, ears, contour of your face, nose, then shoulder, hands, chest. With a pencil, first you will see the artist first does the drawing. That is the third stage. Then when the drawing is over, you will find he will bring all tubes of colors. Then here is a plate, he will put all the colors, and here are many brushes. Red, blue, yellow, different colors he is putting on the drawing on the canvas. That is everything about Brahman and Ishwar. Look. So this pure cloth is Brahman. The coating, that is Ishvara, God. Then the drawings, all the outlines, that is Hiranyagarbha, sum total of the subtle bodies. Then comes all colors, that is this beautiful universe we see. There is another magic. Look, when the artist draws trees, mountain, grass, then animals, he did not put any clothings. But the moment human beings come, he starts to put clothing. It's woman's dress, man's dress. The artist starts to put clothes on the body of a man and woman. I'm just telling you that how this world has been superimposed on this pure cloth. Then what do? Oh, I have Mona Lisa in the Louvre Museum in France. I saw beautiful paintings. People go and say, just like living. Actually, it is on the cloth. Came from the imagination of this artist. And the Mona Lisa became a living being to us. So all these billions of people are like this, moving. Very interesting. This world, one of our teachers used to compare Vedanta through movie. When do you go to movie? What do you do? A big screen is there. On that screen, here is a projector, and here is the reel of the film. That film, through the projector, it just continuously moves. Continuously this reel moves. And all the man, woman, trees, plants, then tigers, lions, Mumbai killing, fire, water, heavy rain, all we see on the screen. We see heavy rain. We see fire. While eating popcorn and Coke, we watch all these movies. But when you go, charge the screen is not wet, the screen is not burnt. But you saw it. That is happening, this Brahman and this Maya. So many things is going on in this world. But that pure consciousness is unperturbed. It never changes. Your views are changing, your mind is changing, your body is changing. Behind these changes, there is some unchanging reality. That is our true nature. That is our Atman. That honestibhya, sabhijiggasitebhya. That you will have to sought after. That you will have to know. You know, this highest truth of Vedanta reveals to us our true nature, but we are unaware of it. This is Maya. Then Brahmasarva Atma Tattva. Superimposed. All these things are superimposed. Next stage, Jiva and Kutastha. Kutastha. Kut means anvil. Perhaps you have seen blacksmith. There is an anvil there. There is a red hot iron. He puts on the anvil, and then with a hammer he hits. And he can give any shape he likes. But the anvil is unperturbed. Kutastha. That is you. Should be unperturbed. How? What is that Kutastha? Kutastha Chaitanya. This Panchadasi are also divided consciousness into 4 categories. Consciousness is one, but for the sake of understanding, he divided into 4. Brahma Chaitanya, pure consciousness. Ishvara Chaitanya, God, Maya, associated with consciousness. That is called Ishvara Chaitanya. That Ishvara Chaitanya is the creator, preserver, destroyer of this universe. He is God. Then come one stage down, Hiranyagarbha. That is the all subtle universe, subtle bodies associated with consciousness. Then come one stage down, this Virat, cosmic universe, world you see, that also associated with consciousness. There is consciousness everywhere. Trees, plants, earth, mountain, everything is pervaded with that pure consciousness. Then Vidyadhara Muni gave another analogy, Akasha, space. Ghatakasha, Mahakasha, Jalakasha, Meghakasha. Very interesting. Ghat means jar. Inside the jar, you put some water. So previously the jar was empty, only space was there. Then you fill up with water. Then it becomes Jalakasha. Water and the space together. If you take the water out, space will be there. And water is there, space is also is there. So you cannot remove the space. The space is all pervading. That is Jalakash. What is Mahakash? Cosmic space. St. Louis, which is a Vedanta temple is space, St. Louis is space, Missouri is space, US is space, whole universe is space, space. Cosmic space. So you understand what I mean, Jalakasha, water space and the cosmic space. Again he divided Akasha into two categories. Jalakasha, Mahakasha. Now, there is Ghatakasha. Ghat means jar space and cosmic space. Second, Jalakasha, Meghakasha. Again he divided. Do you see, here is water in your jar, and you keep the jar outside. Perhaps there is a moon, some stars, you can see some reflection on the water. Again, that is called Jalakasha. We have Ghatakasha, space, jar space, and cosmic space. And this one is water space, and Meghakasha means cloud space. Cloud space means in the cloud, there is a water particles are there. There we see sometimes some reflection of the sun, moon, we see sometimes rainbow, all those things. It is all space. Those things are. So he was talking about, look, this space is the only reality, but how this space is limited. When the water, when this star, moon reflects, similarly, your Atman, your inside the pure consciousness reflects where? Your buddhi. That he wants to tell us. Your buddhi, your intellect, your mind, the cosmic pure consciousness is reflecting there. That is called Jivatma, individual soul. That is you, me, and the billions of people. Consciousness associated with buddhi, with intellect. That is Jivatma. So Jivatma is called Kuchastha Chaitanya. Kuch means that mind, intellect, that is just like an anvil. They are these Chaitanyas reflects. That is all individual beings. That he was talking about. So now you understand what is Jiva, cosmic consciousness, pure consciousness, and individual consciousness. So you have an individual consciousness, I have an individual consciousness. All these people have individual consciousness. Part of that, it is just like some kind of reflection of that cosmic consciousness. So try to understand this way. So very nicely he gave some analogy so that you can visualize. Tarko jalane atma vijaya jiva puchas. Then he is talking about Namo Rupa. Namo means name, Rupa means form. So he was talking about, once this man has five fingers. Sat, Chit, Ananda, that is Brahman. Nam, Rup, that is Maya. Sat, existence, consciousness, bliss, absolute, that is Brahman, that is absolute ultimate reality. Nam, Rup, which is produced by Maya, not real. Chetananda has a name and it has a form, One day it originated, one day it will dissolve. It will be destroyed. All these things, this nama rupa, janjal. Bodha chahi jako sukriti, bhajata ramo niskam. The Vichar Sagar Nishalda says that try to understand your true nature. That who are you? Who am I? Who am I? Am I Chetananda, this name and form? And am I the truth, that Atman, that Brahman? That which is the process of discrimination. The more we, Swami, thinking this way, can we hypnotize ourselves? Of course we can do. It is all, we are all hypnotized. Now we'll have to dehypnotize ourselves. That is the whole process of Vedanta scripture. We are all hypnotized by Maya. We think I am Chetananda, I am a Swami, I am a minister, I am this, I am that. I superimpose all these things on myself. Remove these things. Who am I? If you go to Raman Maharshi, always he used to say, meditate. Who am I? Who am I? Am I the body? Am I the mind? Am I the senses? I am the intellect. I am a writer. I am the engineer. I am a teacher. I am a doctor. Who am I? Who am I? Those things are always superimposed in the Atman. You know, through this discrimination, Swamiji made a remark once. But Swamiji, saying this, shall I be able to the Atman? Swamiji, yes, that is the way it works. How does it work? In the ultimate reality, do you know what Vedanta will teach us? Repeat that mantra, Aham Brahmasmi. Akhanda Karakarida Chitta Vritti Rudeti. At that time, a Chitta Vritti, thought wave, will arise. I am Brahman. I am Brahman. I am Brahman. I am Brahman. Only that one thought will come. Not I am Chetananda, I am Swami, I am this, I am that. That thought will not come. That means you are illumined. At that time you are de-superimposing, de-hypnotizing yourself. I am neither the body, not the mind, not the senses. Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham. I am that existence, consciousness, bliss, absolute. I am Shiva, I am Shiva. That is a de-hypnotization mantra if you reach the Nirvana Satakam of Shankara. That is the way it works. Sometimes when we get a big shock from Maya, enough. At that time mind turned toward God, Brahman. We are so hypnotized. We love Maya. How these things work? They call it tadatmadhyas. I feel I am really miserable. I feel I have a stomach pain. These are the qualities of the body, these are the qualities of my mind I put on the Atman. And Atman also put in my mind and thinking that I am this, I am that. It is called, the qualities of the Atman is illumined. So Atman illumined is my buddhi, my intellect, and buddhist qualities also going to the Atman. This is called anandadhas, mixed together. How can I separate them? Through meditation. Through meditation we separate them. No, only Atman. Only Atman. It is a process. It is a Vedantic sadhana, spiritual disciplines, meditation of Vedanta. And those who have tremendous power of discrimination, it is Maya, I don't want it. But again mind goes there. It comes from the many, many years of samskaras. I remember when I joined the monastery, one old Swami was telling me, do you think of your family? Parents, home? I'm going, well, time to time they come to my mind. How old are you? I'm going, 22. Look, 22 years, your cycle moved this way. Another 22 years, reverse. Then they will be erased from your mind. Now, truly speaking, my family do not come to my mind at all. Force myself, they may appear in my mind, boom, zero, wiped out. 60. It is hard for me to visualize my parents. How they look, I don't know. How these things go away from the mind. If you think, oh, that person loved me, you can banish that person from your mind. Turn the mind the other direction. Duramite viparite vishuchi vidya vidyeti gata. Vidya or avidya. There are two streams are flowing. A Maya has also two departments. Vidya Maya, Avidya Maya. Avidya Maya will bind you, and Vidya Maya will release you. Cultivate Vidya Maya, good Maya, meditation, holy company. It's time, when I was working, well, these Vedantic teachings, how few people will come. How few people want to know about this highest truth. Those who come blessed, they are blessed souls. I remember when I was attending Mandukya Upanishad, I told our principal, Maharaj, can anybody practice these things? I am birthless. Denying the birth. Then, do you know what he told me? Listen, my boy, now hear it. You have not realized it, but only hear it. One day, this thought will help you. Yes, there is some highest truth, but I have not yet reached there. He taught me that, how. When I joined the monastery, the first 5 years, I only listened. Morning and evening, morning half an hour, evening another nearly half an hour, listen. Day in, day out, 5 years. Listen. Then you will develop some samskaras. Samskaras. Go to this whole sanctuary city. How many people talk about this highest truth? At least you are getting some chance to listen. That is the way I look at it. Atmatattva jivo kuchoste vichar. Then the other section, this section, as we did it last fall, what is the Atman? Those who are very gross, they think the children are my Atman. When they see Atman outside the body, my wealth are my Atman, my children, my wife is my husband is my husband, my father, mother are the Atman. They see Atman outside the body. They are extremely gross. Come back a little bit further. Next, the Charvaka says, my body is the Atman. Then your mind becomes a little bit more fine, gross body. Then things. Body dies. Body cannot be Atman. Atman is immortal. You remember that story of Indra and Virochana. Indra the king of gods, and Virochana, the king of the demons, both are created by Brahma, the creator. They went to Brahma, their father, and said, we have heard about the Atman, that if you know the Atman, you will be immortal. Please teach us about the Atman. Brahma said, I am glad that both of you boys have come to my house. I cannot give lesson right now. If you need some spiritual disciplines, you practice meditation 32 years in my house. 32 years. So after 32 years, no shaving, no cutting the nails, long hair, long beard, Indra and Virochana appeared before Brahma. At that time there is no mirror. So Udo Sharabe, Brahma brought a big bowl of water and put in front of them and said, whatever reflection you see in that water, that is the Atman. Thus, Virochana went first and saw his face and beard and this and that. Yes, I understood. I understood that I am that Atman. My body is the Atman. That body I saw reflection, I saw in that water. Indra also saw the same Atman. So both left. So Virochana went to his people, look, eat, drink and be merry. This body is the Atman. Take care of the body. Give good food. Have a nice time. Indra left and then he came back. Brahma says, why have you come back? Father, body dies. Body cannot be the Atman. It dies. I'm glad that you have come back. Another 32 years, practice brahmacharya. After 32 years, Indra realized mind is the Atman. Mind is the Atman. Then again he came back, another 32 years. 96 years, he understood Buddhi is the Atman. Then, do you know why they talk about it? Your mind, through practicing spiritual disciplines, it becomes finer and finer and finer. There are some people who understand, they're very spiritual people, they have good feelings. Their mind also very delicate mind, not gross mind. Gross mind understands only gross sensual objects. These spiritual mind understands spiritual things. So the minds become finer and finer and finer. It becomes very pure. Anyhow, so Brahma says another 5 years. So after 101 years, Indra realized what is the Atman. You see. But for us, we will be dead. For gods and demons, they are all right. We cannot live so long. We need right now. American way, we see. We want instant liberation. So then they understood the sense organs are the Atman. First body, then sense organs. Then that means prana, vital force, Atman. Then they understood mind is the Atman. Oh no, mind cannot be Atman. Mind is happiness, misery, mind fluctuates. That cannot be Atman. Senses also, prana also. Today you are in high mood, next day in very depressed mood. Your prana, your energy vibrates, fluctuates. Mind fluctuates. They cannot be Atman. The thing which fluctuates cannot be the Atman. Then Buddhi is not the Atman. Then Buddhi and intellect and consciousness both can be the Atman. Well, no, they cannot be Atman because still Chit and Jod, that is the Grunthi. That is the knot between the infinite and the finite, consciousness and the unconsciousness. That is called Chit, Jod, Grunthi. That is the Buddhi. That is the Jivatma. First contact of the Atman, pure consciousness and the Buddhi. That is Jivatma. You, me, all these individual beings. So Jivatma, that Atma and the Jiva, nature, will have to separate. I am neither the Jiva, I am the Atman. How to do it? You see, the more you meditate on your chosen deity, you will transcend your body idea. You will transcend your mind. Your mind will be absorbed only with the chosen ideal or pure consciousness. That is the reason we meditate morning and evening. Just to get a little, not that you get merged into Brahman or Atman or my chosen deity, at least we get some glimpses, we get some contacts. The day you have good meditation, you will exuberant with joy. Of today I have so much peace. Sometimes it happens, it is hard to leave the shrine. When I sit here eternally, so much joy comes from spiritual disciplines. Anyhow, so Buddha is Atman. In this way, the Vedanta realized Aham Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Saitya Sabhava Paramananda Ananta Advayam Brahma. This is the final analysis of Vedanta, our true nature. Aham, I, Nitya, eternal. Shuddha, pure. Buddha, awakened. Mukta, free. Sabhava, by nature. I am by nature eternal, awakened, free. Paramananda, full of supreme bliss. Ananta, infinite. Adhyam, non-dual Brahman. That is my true nature. You know, sometimes I used to ask people, repeat this one. Aham Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Satya Svabhava Paramananda Ananta Advayam Brahma. Aham Nitya Shuddha. In this way, through repetition, we can get some glimpses of our true nature. It is all breaking the dream by the dream, breaking a piece of stone by another piece of stone. Here is a piece of brick. With a brick I hitch it and bring another brick. So we are hitching Maya by Maya. What kind of Maya? We are knocking out Avidya Maya by Vidya Maya. That we are going to do. Vidya Maya means good Maya. Avidya Maya means bad Maya. That you are doing all the time. Your good thoughts and bad thoughts are fighting inside you, inside all of us. We are fighting, constantly fighting. The more we meditate, the more we pray, the more we are connected with God, our Atma, chosen deity, the more we are strong. We are invincible. Look what Swamiji says. Kurmas tarakachi arpanam kim bhauna vijanasi Ramakrishna daso vayam. We can unhinge this world. We can bite all the stars and the moons and the planets. Don't you know? We are the children of Ramakrishna. When he is empowered, Ramakrishna is God. God's power entered inside us. So we are so powerful, those are all nature. We have full control over the nature. That is called Vedanta. Mastery over the nature. Then Pitarana Muni made another shloka. Manaiva manusyanam karanam mandamokshayoho shruto manomaya koshastena atmairitam manaha. Bondage, liberation are all in the mind. If you think I am bound, I am depressed, I am depressed, I am depressed, I am depressed. I am a sinner, I am a sinner, I am a sinner, you are a sinner. Instead of this, think, I am Brahman, I am Atman, I am a child of Sri Ramakrishna. Look, this world is Maya. I don't care. In this way, this is called hypnotization process. You are counteracting one by the other. That is all about the spiritual life. Mind must change. Thakur said, Ramakrishna said, Man dhupa gharer kapur. Mind is the cloth of the washerman's house. That washerman has many colors, many dyes in the different tubs. You want yellow, he will dip your cloth into yellow tub. Blue, blue tub. Green, green tub. You want a spiritual color, here is my spiritual tub. You want worldly color, here is the worldly tub. All depends upon what you want. You want Vedanta, spiritual life, or you want worldly life, gambling. Everything is in there. It is all within us. Different schools have different views about the Atman. The Buddhist think Atman is Shunya, zero, void. Example, here is a flame of oil lamp. You blow it, it disappears. Where does it go? Why does it flame of light gone? It is gone. So it is Shunyam, void. Vedanta says, no way. Atman cannot be void. Atman is Satchidananda, which is existence, knowledge, bliss, absolute. You cannot make a painting without a canvas. You might have color, you might know the skill, but there is no canvas. Canvas is the most important thing. That pure cloth on which all this world have been superimposed. Try to think about that you have a huge oil painting in your house. I remember when I went to see Rome in 1990, that Sistine Chapel, those paintings, what? It is really worth seeing. The Sistine Chapel in Rome. So beautiful. People from all over the world go to see it. Try to think about this. This whole world is superimposed on this Atman. We are all the witness. We are watching. Swamiji said, be the witness. Don't. That one of our Swamis used to say. In the museum, all the paintings are there. What is written there? Do not touch. The moment you touch, you will be thrown out. So, came to this world, just see, don't touch. That means don't be attached. Mahamaya will bind you. Have everything. Think that everything belongs to God. I am just the caretaker. Even some people say, my house. When I hear my house, it bothers me. Say our house, or come to this house. Sri Ramakrishna could not bear that word. My house, my. Our house. Please come. I never say it is my ashram. So I just covered it, our previous lesson in brief, and from our next class we shall start to speak about the size of the Atman. Some people, this Atman is just like a minute, like an atom. Some people think Atman is the medium size. According, your Atman is just like your body size. Some people will say Atman is vast size. They see that according to their understanding, they understand the Atman the same way. Do you know why? Because of our mind. Mind cannot think anything which has no name or no form. Can you think anything which has no form? No. Because mind has a form. So he thinks only as a form. Amazing this human mind. Whenever we think anything, we visualize through name and form. But Atman is not a form, which is formless. Atman does not have any quality. I cannot say it is blue or green or yellow. Atman is Atman. It is as it is. What is that thing? Osti, it exists. All the time it is within us. With the help of the Atman we function in this world. Without Atman we are dead. Atman is our life. Atman is everything. Upanishad says, Esha isya parama goti, Esha isya parama sampad, Esha isya parama loka, Esha isya parama ananda. This is the Atman is the goal. This is the wealth. This is the abode, supreme goal, supreme wealth, supreme bliss. That is our true nature. That we will have to find out. And when we have experienced the Atman, you are whole, you are full, you are free. Please, is there any joy there? 5 chapters, joy we shall give to you. 5 places. Pleasurable bliss. Ahamannam, 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 ahamannado, ahamannado. When a person experiences the Atman, what kind of expression comes? We hear from the Taittiriya Upanishad. Bliss, bliss, bliss. You will float in bliss.
The bliss of oneness.
Bliss of oneness. Bliss of that infinite. Matra upajivanti, the joy we get in the sense world, matra, is just a sprinkle. And there you will be the fountain of bliss. That we shall talk about. If you have any questions, please ask.
I just looked on the internet. How many of these lectures on this subject do you have on there? Do you know?
I think all these classes, I do not know what is the number of classes now, all are recorded. All are recorded, but all are not yet on the website. Eventually we shall put all my talks in. Nowadays, you see, it is what is it called? They are broadcasting it.
YouTube,
live stream. From Canada, from California, from New Jersey, people are watching. Florida, people are watching this. Here we may be few people, but all over the country people are watching. So anyhow, modern technology I think we have, and these things we put into website. This class will go into the website. But before we started very recently, but all our classes are recorded. Eventually they will come. Hundreds and hundreds of classes. Masato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mriturma amritam gamaya, abhirabhirma yedi, rudrajatte dakshinamukam, tenamam pahi nityam, om shanti, shanti, shanti. Lead us from the unreal to the real, lead us from darkness to light, lead us from death to immortality, light us through and through, and guide us evermore with thy loving presence. Peace, 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 beautiful. All right, have your collection. Ma. Calgary, or Calgary Djibouti's are us telling, Swami, we watch your class, Vancouver Djibouti's, New Jersey, then Southern California, Northern California, many people watch